Okay, we're going to review the process of installing indicators onto your computer, whether or not you have MetaTrader 4 already installed. We'll go through the entire steps here. So first thing that happens is you will receive in an email the indicators from your support rep or support staff or whoever it is, and then you should have in there the installation instructions for installing those. They will look something like this, as you see on the screen. First thing we do is we go to download the VC++. Now, depending on these indicators are developed by ITM Financial, so they will be sent out, and you might be receiving them from our partner broker or from us. And then you can click on. You need to first install this VC++ distribution libraries. So go to that link, click on that to start that download process. This may take a few seconds or a minute, whatever it is, depending on the speed of your computer. And then once you have that particular link installed, then you can just, if you're doing this in Google Chrome, it's generally easiest, or Firefox. If you best case scenario is you need to know where the downloads go when you actually download something from your browser. It's a little bit trickier in Internet Explorer, and you're going to also want to make sure that you disable any antivirus or firewall you have for 10 minutes or whatever it will take to complete the download, so you're allowed to do the complete download. We've had other customers with those issues in the past where they try to do the download. It looks like they did, but it didn't fully download everything that it needed because the antivirus was blocking something, and it caused the indicator not to function properly. So once this is downloaded, just click on the file. I'm going to click yes, go ahead and do this. Now on my particular machine, I've already done this, so it's actually coming up and telling me, hey, we can't do this because you have a newer version of this file already on the machine. You're good to go. If you get that in 99% of the cases, then everything should be good. You can just go ahead and click close and skip this step. I have seen one customer who had to actually delete this file on their computer and then re-download it to get it to work. But in most all cases, you just would go ahead and click close at this point. You should be good to go with that step. So if you need MetaTrader 4 on your computer and you don't currently have it, then you could come to the link that you are sent, and you could actually download a version of MetaTrader 4 from the link that we will give you. You can do this. You can use any version of MetaTrader 4 you want, or any broker platform that you want. We generally suggest FX Primus, and that's the link that we show, just because they have the largest variety of tradable assets. So you can place the indicator on equities, some equities indices, some commodities as well. You just have a large variety of tradable assets. Otherwise, these indicators will work on any MetaTrader 4. So at this point, I would just click next through all this, install, yes, I agree, blah, 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 and click through all this. I actually already have MetaTrader 4 FX Primus version on my machine, so I won't completely go through this. And click no and cancel. But what you'll do is basically just go through, set up your MetaTrader 4 to this FX Primus. You'll get to a point where it asks you to create a demo account. That's exactly what you're trying to do, and you just put in your information in the fields that they provide, and you create that demo account, and you will be good to go in setting that up. Once your MetaTrader 4 is set up and ready to go, you'll have the MetaTrader 4 icon on your desktop, similar to this, and you'll be able to log into that. But we're not going to log in just yet. We're actually going to go to download one of the indicators at this point and install it on MetaTrader 4. So once we do that, again, we'll go to the link to download those indicators that were sent in the email. And so once you click on that particular link, let's say we're going to download the Saturn PRO and install that on our machine. We'll take the link, do that download. It's going to take a moment to process that particular download, and just as per usual. And when that comes up, then we can go ahead and go through the process. Now the indicators, they actually have an installer that they come with, so an auto installer. So it should be relatively quick and easy. Again, the number one issue that generally comes up is they have their antivirus or firewall that's blocking this from completing. So first thing you want to do, like I said earlier, is just make sure that you actually disable that for 5, 10, 15 minutes, whatever it is, to allow you to complete this whole process. So once you've downloaded the indicator, and this would be also for someone who already has MetaTrader 4, this is probably the first step you'd be going through if you also had the VC++ file installed. You'd click on the indicator as it comes up from your downloads. Click on the indicator download, and then it's going to bring up the auto installer. And I go through, click next. Yes, I accept the agreement. I can choose which MetaTrader 4 folders on your machine if you have more than one that you want to add it to, or you can just add it to all of them. That's fine. Click next and allow it to do the installation and go through all that process. Again, click next. I'm gonna. This basically just says which MetaTrader 4 do you want to open and run. When you close this, you can do none. You can choose which one you want to open. I'm going to go ahead and stick with that and let it complete and go through the process. And once I do that, just bringing my MetaTrader 4 into view here. So it brings up MetaTrader 4. So from here, I'm just going to open up a new chart window. You hear those beeps and buzzes. That's just MetaTrader 4 logging in. So I click on this, open a new chart window. And once I do that, then I want to right-click on the chart. I go down to template, and then I go over to the particular indicator I want to load.
Saturn PRO trading system initialized.
It tells me that it's initialized. Nothing comes up, essentially because I'm on a time frame that
Saturn PRO trading system initialized.
So I move it over to a time frame that will work. And once I do that, and because of the time of day it is, this is going to look probably a little bit odd, but so I see the text on the chart. I see everything, the dashboard over here on the left, and I can change
Saturn
from 1 minute
PRO
to
trading
5 minutes
system initialized
to 15 minute, and I see these arrows come in. There's these indicators down here at the bottom left as well that you probably have seen on the training videos. And then the Fibonacci retracement lines, this is really how we're trading this, but as you can see over the last while, the market's just been sideways. So best volatility is generally during the European session or early US session. You can see that this particular stock used these different Fibonacci lines to kind of bounce back and forth. And this is just on this one particular asset. So it's going to be different per each asset. So if I wanted to open a new chart, just go over here to the left window. I can right click in this window. If I'm not seeing all the pairs, I right click on that window, and then I can click on show all. It'll show everything in there. And as I pick different indicators, or I'm sorry, different currency pairs, then I can open those particular windows, and I can add the indicator by right clicking, go to template, and again I choose whichever indicator I want to load.
Saturn PRO trading system initialized.
It tells me it's initialized, but I don't see anything again because it's on a time
Saturn
frame.
PRO trading system initialized.
Sorry for that. It's on a time frame that will only that won't work. The Saturn PRO is good on the 1 minute, 5 minute, and 15 minute, and again those are found up at the top. So that's how you load the indicators. If you have issues or troubleshooting, best thing to generally do would be to switch the time frame and then back, just to allow your charts to load the data that is needed. And again, check things like making sure that you've downloaded the VC++ file, make sure that you've done the downloads while your antivirus was off or disabled for a short period of time to allow you to do that. And then also making sure that your MetaTrader 4 is logged in and connected. You can do that by looking at the bottom here, seeing right down here the connection status. And also if it comes in and looks like this and you're not seeing the whole chart, that's probably because you need to make your window, MT4 window, larger. And in other cases that we've seen as well, you need to change your screen resolution because everything's a little bit too big. And the dashboard basically can't, the size of this can't be adjusted or changed. So you need to make your chart window larger. And you can do that in a variety of ways, moving the window around, taking out that terminal at the bottom to allow the chart to take up the whole screen, and changing your screen resolution, and things like this. If you have any other questions, issues, be sure to send in an email to support, and we can get in touch with you to do a quick screen share or review the installation and setup process. Thank you.